Hello there. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to the 19th of February, 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. We are back this evening to play Mouthwashing. Been asked about this game for a little while, basically since the game released. If I was going to play this game, I said yes, we will play this game, and we just haven't played it yet, so we're playing it tonight. I had to take the afternoon off because I'm still trying to get over whatever stomach bug or whatever illness has kind of been bothering me the past few weeks. It kind of messed me up earlier this week and still kind of sapping energy from me, but took the afternoon off. Feeling all right now, so we are going to be getting into mouthwashing. I've heard a lot about this game. I haven't seen a whole lot of this game. I think I saw the demo when they first showed off this game. But outside of that, I don't know a whole lot about it. I do know that there's some it's going to be some upsetting content, so to speak. I do have a trigger warning on our game screen for that, or a content warning at the very least. I don't know if the game itself has a content trigger warning. We will see. If it does, then I'll probably switch up the content warning, but I do have the one that's from the Steam page at the very least. But outside of that, I've heard people really do like this game. It came out, I want to say, in like 24, and I just never really got around to playing it, so we're getting around to playing it. We were supposed to do some Clock Tower this afternoon, get to the Clock Tower series. We will get to that series. I'm just trying not to put too much pressure on myself to like rush back into our schedule and stream, because I don't want to create this cycle of like not feeling well, forcing myself to stream, not feeling well, forcing myself to, that kind of cycle where I'm taking more days off than necessary. Because if I just take time off and do some streams, eventually I'll get back to where we can do all of our streams and we'll be fine. But if I force myself, then I'll take more streams off, and it creates a cycle where you're getting less content. It's less fun for everybody. So I'm just going to take, as I'm starting to feel better, I'll take little streams off here and there till I'm 100%, and then we'll get back to our normal streaming schedule, which hopefully will be tomorrow. But like I said, when you deal with as many like medical issues as I do, it's kind of up in the air with how life kind of deals with all of that. So, like I said, as for tonight, we are going to check out Mouthwashing. I don't think this game takes longer than like a stream or so, from what I know. It might be longer than that, we'll see. But I don't think this will take super long to get through. But again, we'll see. And then as for tomorrow night, we should be getting back to our friend's favorite retro, which we did finish Ocarina of Time, which means we will be spinning the wheel and choosing one of the last, or it'll be choosing one of the last 3 games we have, which is WB Day Reckoning, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, or Shenmue. So we'll see what we'll start for that tomorrow night, barring any more, physical or mental or any other sort of medical issues that arise in the coming days. So, hopefully you all have been doing well. I know there's actually been a lot of people I know recently that have been getting sick. There's people been getting sick in other communities I'm a part of, the stream team, even personal friends, like IRL friends, have been getting sick and stuff. So, please be taking care of yourself out there. Make sure you're hydrating and all that stuff. There's people, like I said, in our community that are not feeling well. I'm guessing as we're heading into the season change and everything like that, a lot of people are just catching all sorts of stuff. So please do take care of yourself and all of that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Mouthwashing. And again, there will be a content warning on the screen here. It is in the top right. If I need to move it, I'll move it, but that is from the Steam page. If there's one in the game, then I will change that, but for now, we will keep that one. Okay, keep that. Keep that. Change this one. Alright. Alright, we are going to play in English. Mouth washing. Okay, obviously start with the options as always. Head bob off. Show subtitles on. We do have a volume control. I'm going to turn down just a little bit. Cursor speed seems fine. Sensitivity we'll have to adjust. Display. That's fine. VSync on to avoid screen tearing. Is there full? Yeah, borderless. Preferably. Okay, it does keep the settings. Alright. Unfortunately, it does not look like we can turn this, like, CRT off, so if this bothers your eyes, I do apologize. At least we were able to turn head bob off, which is good. I don't know why it says continue. I've never played this before. So, new game it is. Now, I did not see any trigger warnings or anything, so if there is one, it'll pop up here. If not, again, the content warning will be up there at the top. Pony Express Long Haul Space Freighter Tolper Crew 5. Wait, is this done by the... No, I'm thinking of something different. Planned shipment duration 382 days. Elapsed transit time 147 days. I hope this hurts. Alright, already off to a rough start there, I guess. I hope this hurts achievement. Start mouthwashing. 0 days before crash. An orbital body has been detected 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Okay. Please make the manual correction 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. Steer right. Leave. It's locked. It says left. Okay, so we're veering into the asteroid. Got it. Warning. Extreme warning. Direct collision course with orbital body 1.9 AU away. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational staff. Okay, so there's nothing else to be done. So whoever we are just moved into the path of the asteroid. I can't let anyone in. Take emergency key. Captain access only. Pony Express protection kit. Use only in case of emergency. Captain access only. Card scanner required. Emergency generator. Pass Pony Express employee car. Anya. Date of birth just redacted, I guess. ID number very long. Anya. I can't read the... 0703. Are we Anya? Length of nylon rope. Is this us? I would guess so if this is our locker. Are we the captain? Like, we opened this locker, right? So... we open this locker, this is our card, there's that. So I guess we're the captain? Captain only. Okay. So I guess we're warning danger. Crash imminent. Nothing else to be done. Okay. Polly says lend a hand. Can't read the... oh, there we go. Teamwork is the soul of success. When you've completed your task, always check on other tasks. Giddy up, Galaxy. Punctual delivery is our pride and promise, no matter where you are. Okay, we can run. So, the thing we saw said, I hope this hurts. Okay, don't be daft. Proper preparation prevents accidents. It is your responsibility to keep yourself and crew safe. Rise and shine. The best... sleep is the best rest after a long day of work. Earn that rest. Don't overdo it and fall behind or something like that. Or fall behind. So, Anya's punishing someone? I'm guessing that's what we're supposed to get from this, right? Because it said, I hope this hurts. And now we're veering into an asteroid. Oh, now we have a flashlight. Yeah, no, that did not make it easier to read this. Okay. There's more of these signs. So is this going to be like an investigation into like why we're veering into the asteroid? Hi Void, how you doing today? We close this. Okay, this is like locked. Oh. Okay. Ah, now it's unlocked because we saw the horse mascot. Great. Okay, maybe this is a dream sequence. Maybe we want to drive. Eating chicken strips. Nice. Maybe we want to drive the ship into an asteroid, but we're not able to. Nice, okay. Okay, I guess we gotta go back. Hey, Leaf, how you doing today? Are you chasing us now, or? Okay. Okay. 2 months after. Okay, so that's 2 months after Crash. Anyone else would do the same thing. Jimmy. Okay, are we Jimmy then? Because this is Anya, whose card we saw. We ain't touching The dang cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. How am I feeling today? I'm okay. I had to take the afternoon off to schedule some appointments, and I was kind of feeling a little off, but we're doing alright right now. This is Swansea. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. But it could be something useful, I think. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? You don't have to... If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Daisuke. Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on. Quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Alright. Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly corked a kid once. That's not something to celebrate, I guess. I could take the utility axe and... You were born fully corked. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. Remember correctly from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code, but it can only be uncovered from using a code scanner device, and only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing the blues too. We don't need him if we find the scanner, get the code, and open up the hold. For better or worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. Okay, so we are Jimmy. And something happened. Okay, so we played the captain sequence. So the captain isn't Anya, it doesn't look like. What is this? Foam. Oh, it's probably expansive foam. So there's foam that happens when like accidents happen, it expands to like make sure things don't like crash into each other. Gelatin, water, tonic, restricted item. Acquire the following ingredients. Nutrition pouch dispenser. Captain Axe only. Use canner. Okay, so there's a sweetener. Oh, and then there's recipes. Okay, so there's like a whole puzzle to this. Drink recipe. Water, something, and sweetener. Whatever the green is. Is it gelatin? No, I think it says drink base. Water, tonic, and sweetener. But we can't do the sweetener because we don't have the code scanner. So obviously we need a code scanner. Got it. Okay. Anything else we can interact in here? Okay, looks like the crew's been sleeping in here. Add extra medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad. I mean, you get used to it. Okay, so we got someone who's into gaming and working out. Okay, now we can read these. Oh, it has an extra little, like, fine print. Medical expenses will be docked from personal credits. Giddy Up Galaxy. Punctual deliveries are prime promise no matter where you are. Late deliveries will be docked from personal credits. Okay. Lend a hand. Teamwork is the soul of success. When you have completed your task, always check on other tasks. HR complaints about poor team synergy may result in collective punishment.
Polly says, teamwork makes the dream work. Yay!
Rise and shine. Do not indulge in over 5 hours of rest. Interesting. Okay. Where did everybody go? Okay, so we can get food. We'd be dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for Pony Express grub. It's empty even before the crash. Swansea saw to that. Okay. Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. Want a rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last, in theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Straight up, stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies, too. Real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. Can we talk to him more than once? It's mostly been like this towards you for the whole internship. That's just how he is, man. Didn't want a spud like me following him around for the entire year. Isn't really an internship experience anyone had in mind. Don't let him push you around too much. His bark's worse than his bite. He may be cranky, but he is legit a wizard of a mechanic. He was like, "You rock. This is what years and years and years and years of experience. It's a lot of years. Looks like." Sure, he appreciated that. Did you find the scanner thing yet? Ask Anya about it. She's been reading safety manual like the Bible since the crash. Okay. Okay, we got the medical room here. There's somebody in Anya. Alright, let's go over here first. Alright, get a lay of the land. Cockpit, utility, cargo. Ain't you supposed to be figuring out our great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your business. Everything's my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right, Capitano. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working when the machine does. Go figure. Before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry. I ain't going over my break time allowance. Working on what? What does it look like in there? It's a solid wall of foam. I'm gonna see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out. Any of my tools. If I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. Don't let anyone mess around in there. Even Daisuke, he's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful. Think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance. That was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. And then there's that teeny bopper thinking only with his... Wow. Just like my useless kids back home. So no, I ain't let anyone mess around in here. Alright, Swansea. Keep me updated. Alright, so... we're gonna have to keep our eye on this guy. Okay, cockpit. Guessing this is the scanner. Seven, 3, 9. Okay. Captain access only. Okay, 739. Also, Anya's ID is no longer in there. Which is interesting. So, I should probably write that down, but... says it's filled with foam. Okay. We found the scanner. So, what was this sweetener? Two, 3, 4, 1. So, how do we... So we need... I need to write down stuff. Hold on. Handy dandy notebook. Let's go. Pencil. So, captains was 739. All right. And we need water, which is 3142. And then we needed tonic, which is 1324. And then we need the sweetener, which is 2341. Okay. I don't know how we actually order any of that, mind you, but we obviously put it here. Oh, can we do this? No. Where do we actually put this number in? Holidays delights for the long haul. Okay. Maybe there's a... Like, this looks like a kitchen. That's medical. Maybe down here there's, like, a place we can, like, order stuff. Cockpit, utility lounge, medical. Oh, okay, I see. I see how this is connected now. Doesn't get a signal. Unfortunately, Anya and Swansea's playlist survives a crash. Rude. These are all we have left. Take painkillers now. Why did I take the painkillers? Sven has been busted forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond wrecked now. Anxiety calendar. We are here for you, okay. Hi. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much. I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners if nothing else. Oh, also, Willem. I was hoping you could help me with the captain. Curly. Right, sorry, with Curly's medication. People have to be worth their titles. Wow. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah, I forget I asked. Okay, so we're kind of mean. I guess we're being mean because we anticipate that he caused the crash. Right. But we as players don't know that Curly caused the crash. Now that we have this guy's name. We just know that he was a part of the accident, right? So, anybody could have caused the crash. But the thing is at the very beginning of the game, it says, I hope this hurts. So, anybody could have caused the crash. Someone with a vendetta definitely did. I'll take care of it. Beat him, and bandages are also looking wet. I know. We're out of fresh ones. Ah, fun. Okay. Take painkillers. So we have to... Okay, we gotta open his mouth. 10 milligram oxycodone for extended release capsules, the good stuff. Hold still, yeah. I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living. Can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left, but you still want to keep... Why do you think you did it? Does it matter? What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's 2 reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it for one reason or another. Still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Okay, fair enough. I don't feel like we're a good person either. You guys think we've been shipping. Spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and get out of here. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping. I'll get on with it. This is all you. Duly noted that I had no involvement with this. Doing the right thing. Let it be medicine, food, or water. 4517. Captain has been equipped with a standard issue code scanner to unlock the door in case of emergency. Damage sustained to the cargo will be deducted from crew pay. Unnecessary trespass hold to be deducted from crew pay. Accidental door breach will be deducted. And loss of code scanner will be deducted. What did it say? 4517. Okay. 4517. Go. Alright. It's a lot of boxes. "7 days before crash." Okay, so we've gone back. Are you listening? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep again. Okay, so this is the captain talking to Anya. I passed the psyche val? Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, Anya. Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy. He acts as if I do these things for fun. And I have to make a report with things like... I have found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Well, I could take it off your hands. Yikes. Really? I've known him a long time. He won't try any bullcrap with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you, what a relief. Before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. They can't expect me to perform miracles. Not sure what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. Talk to Jimmy and Swansea. Interesting, okay. Bring the same playlist along when it's right. It's right. AD. Been fixing this broken vent for days. Best to stay away. So there's definitely something off with this vent. The experience as an intern so far is awesome. Super cool and, like, totally awesome. Like, really awesome. Should I be worried? Okay. Yes, you should. Truckers kind of meals. Kind of fast, kind of cheap, kind of edible. Really get intense about game night. He's always insanely lucky, too. Drives are crazy. Trusty food dispenser. Oh, okay, so this is the food dispenser. I don't think that's in our current day. We'll have to see if we can find it. Cockpit utility. Door to my quarters. I'm still on the clock, though. Okay. Is this Jimmy? Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Culper's starting to show her age. Past inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. Really should have made a bigger stink about it. Maybe should intervene. Or we could just close the door. Your call. Oh, this is where the cryopods are? Okay, 2609. Axe 2609. I don't know if we're about to immediately put the code in, but I'm going to write it down just in case. Swansea. Well, I can see the issue. Kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern. Just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger emergency phone? Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. Would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Thing is go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there. Okay, so we're about to... Do not touch. Okay. Trying to see if there's any more. Swansea is teaching the basics. It's got a long way to go. Trying to see if we can find one of their ID cards. Go help Swansea first. Okay. Okay, the axe was 2609. Okay. Interesting. Ouch. Strong stuff, huh? Hit it through your skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Collapsed inside. You're looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like... You can't fit in there to fix it, right? So I can totally handle it. Captain, give me the axe. Swansea. This could have damaged the pods. Can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Keep the axe until you've cleaned this all up, yeah? Okay. Interesting. So Swansea had the axe at some point. Gramps was super huge. He lived like 60. What are you standing around for? Clean this mess up. Loose electrical wires is a hatch set, especially when dust get around. Interesting. Okay. Now Jimmy's at the door. What is Jimmy's job, I wonder? So if he's the engineer and he's the intern the engineer, what is Jimmy's job? Honey, diagnosed you would be insane then. It's off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. Say I'd do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. That's something you were born with or recent development? Alright, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. Oh, he could be the pilot, which is interesting. Because if he's the pilot... Does that stay the same? I think that stayed the same. Okay, he can't interact with that. So there's a chance that Jimmy is the one that crashed that, or the captain crashed it because of Jimmy. Okay. The heck? This is not how you get to the cockpit. Okay, maybe we're in the captain's head now. Okay, maybe every time the captain gets a painkiller, we get into one of the captain's delusions, which is why we shouldn't trust Jimmy with the captain. Interesting, okay. Yeah, so... fun. Great. Huh? Yep. Makes sense. This definitely feels like a drug-fueled delusion. Okay, yeah, this is definitely in Curly's head, because I think, is this not the sun that's behind Curly? Where he's laying? Okay. Alright. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I think we're about to... Okay, we still have that. You leave this here just in case. Jimmy bet me 50 credits that this thing will never see the outside of the locker. So far, he's winning. Can't just make up something for this. It's not like these evals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated task as co-pilot? Okay. Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them. Done and done. Everything's otherwise off the record. I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What with how you struggled back on Earth. Sure. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So, what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've been thinking, is this enough? Should I stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain? And that's bad? What I'm saying, it's not. But it's terrifying to think, am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder. So now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. While I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. But hey. You know I believe in you. Here. On Earth. Doesn't matter. You should write that on the psyche valve. Oh no. The big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Where did that come from? Here? Oh. Take news from corporate. After all the... Okay, so we don't get to... take responsibility? Is what that said, scrambled? Can't fool me. Interesting. And now we're in the, like... Dragon Breath Mouthwash. Okay. And I'm guessing this is modern day and we're back to playing Jimmy. So, yeah, Jimmy definitely... did something to the captain.
A business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide the employee with comfortable, colorful working conditions. High wages and steady employment. First aid and health protection. Accident and life insurance. Time off for vacation.
I like the reflection on the floor.
For a profitable business can maintain a savings account. Own his own home.
Not anymore.
Plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors receive a business operating at a steady...
Okay.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100 billion atoms to make up the head of a pin.
Mm-hmm.
Just as other millions
Yep.
and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks which make up everything in the world.
Science.
Ships, and shoes, and sealing wax, and cabbages and kings. Although no one has ever here, in fact, is the
Okay. This is distinctly different. It's like a slaughterhouse. Yep, it's definitely a slaughterhouse. It's fitting a different kind of narrative. Snake oil. Yep, snake oil salesman.
Ism will cure any ailment of the body politic. It's terrific. It's tremendous. Once you swallow the contents of this bottle, you'll have the bountiful benefit of higher wages, shorter hours, and security. Enormous profits, no strikes. Remember, you're the big boss. Government control, no worry about votes. Name your own salary. Bigger crops, lower costs. Why, ism even makes the weather perfect every day.
Mm-hmm. And that's a puppet. And the pieces of the skeleton are kind of separated. I wonder if this is supposed to be... Oh. Ah. Now I'm guessing this is the revolutionary dental hygiene product. Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. All day fire fresh. Dragon Breath X mouthwash. Will not accept any responsibility caused by this product. 2 months after the crash. It's this mouthwash? Unbelievable. There's got to be an ocean of the stuff in here. This room looks frickin' endless. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year. All of this for mouthwash. Sugar content probably offsets any potential as disinfectant. Disinfectant, what are you... Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Huh. Suppose we'll smell good at least. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your butt on that. What are you doing? Stop that. Yep, he's gonna drink it. Just an old cotter taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. Yikes. Glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Good riddance and cheers. To Captain Curly, here. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off this stuff. Yeah, yeah, and kill you in the process. I was like, yeah, that's just... People, by the way, that is something that people do. They had problems. There are people that deal with alcoholism that do drink mouthwash for the alcohol in it. So this can't be real. There's no way. Now we can go out in style. Anyone ever to teach you to drink like a man? Yikes. Oh, trippy. 6 days before the crash. Okay, so break the news. After all these years, just like that. Oh, can we read it? News from corporate. Oh, they won't let me read it ahead of time. Interesting. I need to tell them. Surprise. Surprise, look at your face. Gotcha. Cheers. Wow. What's the occasion? I only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Only one person can really be surprise birthdayed per trip. We did Swansea last haul, remember? No way, I can't believe I missed that. You're next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it though, your duties have to extend to you and your own birthday party. The only one with clearance to make the cake. Recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Cap. Bake a cake. Could you sneak an extra packet of sweetener in there? Just kidding. Maybe. Nah, totally kidding. Unless... I think you need to use the code scanner. You're really getting a lot of mileage out of that thing, huh? You know how it is. Pony Express being either cheap or lazy. Usually both, no? You can use the provided cake recipe, at least make it correctly. You should find the ingredients or recipe in the kitchen. Really likes that cake. Don't tell anyone. Sorry for jumping you, the whole thing is corny. But you know, kind of a tradition now. Dare say I almost look forward to it. Nothing. Yeah, no, I agree. Interesting, okay. Recipes. Cake. Okay, there's the cake recipe. We need water, whatever the yellow packet is, and sweetener. Gelatin. Okay, gelatin. Gel is 4213. Okay. So... So first we need a water, which is 3, 1, 4, 2. Take water. Then we need gelatin, which is 4, 2, 1, 3. And then we need sweetener, which is 2, 3, 4, 1. And then we have to put water with the gelatin powder first. And then we have to put cake with the sweetener. And then we're going to ruin the birthday by telling everybody that we're losing our jobs. Gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech, speech, speech. Go on. You know, I actually have a story about this. When I was quitting my last job, someone actually asked me to make a speech. I was very tempted to tell them, this job doesn't care about you. No kidding. Funny thing about that, a few months later, COVID happened, and everyone I worked with lost their job. Anyways, hey, what's wrong? That's all it said on the report from management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. It's finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke. And we're the punchline. I don't have any savings. Can't just do this, right? It's one of the last manned crew freighter companies. Writing's been on the wall for a long time. When did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the haul location. But I can't keep something like this from you all. So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Jim. If I had known. I can go back to my, how'd you put it, struggle of a life. Anya never got into middle school, cool, because she's, let's be real, how many employment years Swansea got left in him? That's gonna be fine, Mommy and Daddy have him covered. Okay, so Jimmy is definitely not a good person here. But you, headed for bigger and better, right? I'm just working on my life being a place I don't have to escape. That's what I was trying to tell you, nothing more. We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean. It's not what I meant. It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as a hero, as the hero. Abandon the crew, but remain the model captain. Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do? Let's have some cake, hmm? Props to the Twilight Cruise of the Tolper. Props to our captain and his new prospects. Wait just a second. I need to do something real quick. There we go. Oh, cool. There's a knife. Take knife. Large kitchen knife. Regulations say I should keep it locked behind the scanner. Oh, I have to... That's not how you cut a cake. But something tells me I'm not cutting a cake. This doesn't feel like cutting a cake. Yeah. Something feels like this is not cutting a cake. 3 months after the crash. He's still asleep. Alright, who am I? Check on Curly. Okay. Okay, so the dispenser is covered in foam, it looks like. Okay, we found Dasuke's employee card. What happened to these machines? So it sounds like something awful is happening to Curly right now. I am having a very, very bad feeling about... Very bad feeling about what's going to happen when we step into that medical room. I don't know, I understand. If that's how it has to be... Oh, it's you. Not being able to sleep either? It's nighttime. Why are you talking like this late? Are you crying? No. Don't worry. I'm okay. We all need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before? No. Must have slipped my mind. I'm sorry, I'll do it. No, really, I'm perfectly okay. Said I'll do it. Give Curly his painkillers. Missing back to headquarters. Take the rescue chips so long we get there. Another freighter they could divert to try to find us. It's not inconceivable. Suppose you're right. Length of nylon rope. This rope is... that's some suspicious rope. That's some suspicious rope, that's all I gotta say. Also, make note that Swansea does have the axe. Swansea does, in fact, still have the axe. That is a important...
Polly says the Pony Express going hard space freighter is one of our fastest and safest ships.
He's sleeping outside a utility. Okay. Okay. Just a handful left. Once these are out, we'll have nothing to keep him quiet. Come on, stop with the noise. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Here we are now, me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Guess we're getting another flashback. Take responsibility. Ah! We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can get the subpar stuff. That's what makes it really good stuff. Well, good, right? Why bother? Well, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try and make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. Other times I'll just have some awful cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honors. Right. Let me go find a knife. Find a knife. Oof. Don't like where that's headed. Trying to keep an eye out for more of this. More of these identification cards. Okay, so there's still a chance that Jimmy is the one who crashed the ship because he is the co-pilot. And we know that the captain's like place could have been the part that hit, and he's like, because it said, "I hope this hurts," right? Is what the line at the beginning said. And they're making it very clear that Jimmy is not a good person. That is not a knife, friend. That is not a knife at all. But I guess it's feast. Guess it's one way to cut a cake. I'm guessing it's going to be curly on the table and not the cake. Look at all the bottles. Oh, that's trippy. Yep. Yep, figured that was going to be the case. Standard issue utility. Four months after the crash. Check on the crew. Hello? How many of you had? Those will kill you before, or anything else, I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. Just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Daisuke. I just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please, just take it. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. Take mouthwash. I want to be alone, if that's okay. Sorry. Okay. I don't know what this code's going to be used for. This is rather chill music for the horrors that we were experiencing. Anya. You startled me. Sorry. No worries. Thinking about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. Probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like to, right? I was thinking. Did you know that not all of the medicine aboard was in my office? We store some in a storage locker in the hallway. Why haven't you brought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it, but I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far in the mass of it. We could try to break it down. One strike too many on a weak spot, we'll all get sucked into space. Think it's worth the risk. If nothing else, an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. See the phone by the hallway to medical? Kind of see the locker in there. I couldn't quite hear you, pal. Okay, there's Swansea's. So the only one we're missing is... We're missing two, right? Because we found Anya's, we found Swansea's, we found Daisuke's. We're missing Jimmy and the captain's. Hard to tell anymore. Okay. Need the axe to clear this. I'm guessing we're going to trade him the mouthwash for the axe. Jimbo, El Capitano, man with a plan. You done? I need that. This old thing was entrusted to me by our previous tragically inclined leader. Hello, Clover first account. Interesting. Interesting name. Hopefully you're doing well today. I'm going to try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know. Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. Trying to save us. Matters into your own hands, eh? Be my guest. Just gonna stick it right in the screen. Yep. I think I already feel the ship a rumbling, tumbling through space again. Back to the future. He is not doing well. Not doing well at all. Isopropyl alcohol. Oh, please don't tell me we're gonna quit. Where'd Anya go? Oh, Jesus Christ, how did you get over there so fast? You did it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Sure. Hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? Still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up to now, but I'm trying to actually fix things on you. Take responsibility, is what it said on the screen. I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner. Figure out the door code. Get the axe. Chop up the phone, but not too much. Best of all, give Curly his medicine. I'm bearing it, I have to, because the captain has to take responsibility on this ship. I didn't mean to. Make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I can't. I'll take care of it on you. I always do. That's not what it means, take responsibility, though. I think that's a red herring. See, the thing is 500 milligram paracetamol extended release capsule. Oof. Jesus. I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. And you try to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You're a good Captain Curly, and you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. Six hours until judgment. Jimmy, get out of there. Take rope. You can't hide. I already know the code. Take metal pipe. I'm gonna chop you into 20 pieces. Use metal pipe. What am I doing here? My hands won't stop shaking. Use rope. Okay. 2 days before crash. Okay, so they got a little bit of a preview of something. You doing okay? Yeah, I can't sleep. I know how that is. I just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night. Actually kind of like the nighttime window screen. if you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. That's so? Nope, don't see it. Back of my mind, it's always there. Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion, though. It's peaceful. Maybe I'm just looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head, around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey. Why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door and not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Interesting question to ask. Jimmy, help. It's total emergency. Calm down, what is it? Stuck in medical, the door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Better hurry, go, go, go. That is a very specific question to ask. Why do they have a lock on medical and not on the sleeping quarters? And the answer that flashed on the screen was safety. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. Hey, Anya, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there, too. This could be bad. Do you try to really put your back into it? The thing is what's interesting about this timing is Anya's locked in with Jimmy after we gave Jimmy an extra strong painkiller. There's a potential that... Or not Jimmy, sorry. Curly. Curly the captain. Curly could tell Anya about what really happened. Any wrenches lying around, a heavy med kit. Anya, is the door stuck? No. Huh? What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed, but you can't go breaking down every little hardship. Open the door. You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believed our worst moments don't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from... Oh, did Anya kill Curly? This is the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya. What does that mean? Curly is still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think... SK. You and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical. Well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Super Mega not allowed above anyone else. The utility room. Yep. Busted vents that loop to the medical. Could totally fit through it. The only way we'll make it work. Are you listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Daisuke. Okay, we're about to break all the rules all at once. Okay, let's take a look around. See if we can see another card. Swansea is looking a little rough. Not gonna lie. card. Okay. I don't know if they're going to put a card back in there or not, but... we need your help. I know utility is dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. I know I'm not... you know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Any possibility. Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You can only tear this ship a new butthole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missed the donkey. This could be really bad. Just hear us out. We're God's handpicked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we... oh, yeah, Swansea's gone, dude. He's had so much of the mouthwash, he's gone. Let's hear it from Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere ain't my problem. Happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's just go. There's no point with him. "8 hours until judgment." Oh no. Don't do anything. Stop, stop, stop. I can fix this. Why do you keep saying that? Are you hearing yourself? I'm so sorry. Still have disinfectant, right? One from the extra medical stash. Get it, now. The cocktail. Cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You would never have... I had no choice. You useless idiot. There has to be something else. Find disinfectant. Take responsibility. Okay, it won't let me go that way, apparently. What does that say? Super diligence? Oh, maybe it says... oh. Oh, that's interesting. There's a trail of blood we can follow. Take... okay, it also says take care, I think, but it says take responsibility. Oh, this is... yeah, this is normal. I don't know if I should be heading up or down. I guess I just keep following the blood. Be quiet. A blind beast, aimless and restless, you can't run from it. Why am I so loud? Okay, the blood goes that way. Oh, it's a horse. Okay, I see. So we just stop when the horse shows up. Well, it goes that way. I'm just checking over here to see if we can find any, like, hidden items or anything. Yeah, see, it's a horse with, like, weird face and eyes and stuff. It's like... And then the boxes move down there. Interesting. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's, like, one of the ID cards or something, like, over here, but it doesn't seem to be. I mean, I had to go around that way anyways, but... This. Okay, so it seems like, so far, as long as we don't run, it doesn't seem to, like, find us. Okay, and this is supposed to be the disinfectant, I guess? Take mouthwash. Take care of it. Take responsibility. That's what it says. I'm sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk. And then we're going to use this definitely good thing for disinfectant. "5 months after the crash. I think the vent and utility connects to medical. You heard what he said. Going in there now, it's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. Just don't want to mess up again like I did before. Heard on ya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke. We could save Curly, yeah? Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. We got this. Even before the foam, how do we get the door utility open? Practically camping in front of it. The door is okay, has the key. I have an idea. You're going to have to trust me. We need to knock him out." "You're going to fight him?" "No. Even he has his limits when it comes to booze. Make him pass out. Simple, safe, not even realize Ah. Mocktail in the kitchen. All the steps use different ingredients to add a kick to it. Come on. But the food... Oh, we're gonna undo the food dispenser, right? What are we gonna use as a sweetener? The mouthwash? Might have accidentally had at some point misplaced a few packets by accident. You can take a look around my stuff. Who knows? Possible. It crash jumbles everything up. Okay. I was like, what are we gonna be using for sweetener? Like the mouthwash has sugar in it, I guess. Take sweetener. So I guess we're supposed to use water, use the disinfectant as water. So we know we have to keep the mouthwash, because that's what we have to use as the disinfectant. So we need one more ingredient. Oh, there's our employee card. So now all we need is Curly's. And we'll have everybody's card. Unless there's something on the way to medical, I can't think of anything else that's So unless we're supposed to use the 3 ingredients we have, because it's supposed to be... Oh, we have it. Okay. Water is mouthwash, isopropyl is a tonic, and then we have the sweetener. Okay, so it is what we have. Jesus. Spiked cocktail. Drink looks sick. I picture myself on a beach with a hot babe and a few of those. I drink too many and throw up all over myself and never ever drink them again. Let's get this to Swansea. Man. Keep working together. This is how we can get us through this without being each other's neck all the time. Yeah, give it here. Kind of freestyle the recipe. Tell you had this. And monstrosity ain't no mixologist. No mechanic either. Never should have come here. Who even decided to let you on board? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that. What a load of horse crap. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner. Smarter in a worse way. Only doesn't suit you, Swansea. I suppose you think we're all be acting like you, our hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take the load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. Jesus. By the way, that would probably just kill you. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has been through the roof by now. Wake up with a massive headache. Sure about this? Maybe we could talk to Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. Workplace stuff, which is totally cool, I think. He taught me. It's time to be brave. Curly and Anya are counting on us. This is where we find out that it's not covered in foam. Wait. It's just barely foamed up at all. It's those things. Never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah. Those things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 years. Can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking utility foam roll, right? No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said there's way too much athletic strength in my arms. Just torn right through the foam like it was... So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. Says next level critical to keep the stock and organize every day. Had me double, triple, tuple check everything all the time. He never told you you'd gotten in here? No, but look how busy he must have been. There was never any foam here. Swansea has known the whole time. Taking a load off for the sun finally sets on this party. He's been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in the pod really mean you get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over a current situation. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. Just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now we have a job to finish. Vent looks like it's still in one piece. Check out those sparks. Hate to imagine how gnarly it looks up in the inside. Could be someone collapsed in places. You can make it through though. Just need to try. Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. Said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up, proud. He'll understand why we had to do this, then he can explain himself. You think so? Daisuke. Everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. I got this. Okay, here we go. And that's how he gets another person mangled. We'll send you into a metal shaft where there's active wires. That totally will end well. Anya, what did you do? One day before crash. Find the gun? What? Excuse me? Still broken, she couldn't have hit it in here. I'm gonna need you to take, like, 10 steps back and repeat that, please. Find the gun? Since when did Anya have a gun? Better question, why? And who are we playing right now? Already checked here. Okay, can't get in utility. Can't get out there. Where is it? Curly. Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya. As our nurse, you never got a psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? Okay, so we are playing Curly. I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in the safety case I can't open. But I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant? You're what? Who would you... Captain, I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Ah. There it is. Reading printed from the navigation computer. Detected abnormal asteroid trajectories along route. Course corrections might be required. Interesting. So Anya does have possibly have access to the cockpit. Well. 6 hours until judgment. The bleeding won't stop. Try to stay still. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey kid, you hear me? Daisuke? Yeah, he's gone, friend. Hey, stop. Don't move. It's alright, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work, you could never become a miserable Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling for Pony Express, big mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint. Always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of sunshine. Not an A student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Dasuke. Yikes. Yikes. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to think? How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the line. You won't suffer one more second. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with the axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this. You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. I sure did talk to Anya. He's making sure Anya's the one that gets in the cryopod. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever story you like. You've earned it. Get the gun. Interesting, because one, how does Jimmy know about the gun? And two, Curly never found it. Only Anya knows where it's at. Ah. Never mind. Well, I guess that would be 739. Taking notes was the achievement. And now Curly's laughing. Yikes. So, Anya took all the remaining painkillers. And we took... Why did we... Actually, issued a captain in the case the utmost... What? Unrest among the crew. Jimmy. Zero days before crash. I need to go to the cockpit. I told him, Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where did he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him here anymore. Hold on, just wait. I need to find him. Everything's gonna be okay. So it was Jimmy that crashed the ship. Because we know the cockpit locks. Right? Oh no, there's Jimmy right there. Jim, I can fix this. What do you think would happen when we get back? Hmm? We can figure all this out. You and me. Take care of... All I hear now is how great a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I work for in our lives, accomplishment, changes, none of it will matter. We've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. The ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. That is what you'll be hearing for the rest of your life. Take care of it. Responsibility, take responsibility. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy. Despite what must have been the best efforts of the acclaimed captain, Topor crew was never found. No one survived to tell the tale. Oh, this is the first time we've seen Hurley. You're standing at the top, feet in the cement. I get it now. Right? Right. What? Said something about kills. I'll take care of it. Okay, so Jimmy is the one that... that's what I figured. I figured Jimmy was the one that... System alert. System failure. Tell me you didn't. I should have. I didn't. What did you do? And then we went to stop it. And that's what happened to Curly. And then everybody blamed Curly because Jimmy would have told them. 1 hour before judgment. Oh. Great, that's... Can we instead put him in the cryopod? I do not want to put him on the table. Okay, we can't go down that way. Okay, cannot see. It's a little dark. Okay. Okay, we can't go that way. We should look around to see if we can see his identification anywhere. His ID is the only one we're missing. Yeah, I'm guessing that's... Oh, we're gonna put the horse head on him? That's... Okay, great. Good work. Fantastic work there, Jimmy. Alright. Woohoo! Happy birthday, Captain. This rocks. You're here. Captain Jimbo. Okay, we haven't seen that yet because Swansea has a bullet hole right in his head. But we have not shot Swansea. Come on. You have to give a speech. Come on, have at it. Better make it good. Hell yeah. Our captain. Captain Jimmy. Oh, Lord. Leave. Okay. Can't do anything but take knife. Get the job done. Ah. Told you this was more than cutting cake. Yep. A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates, but that wasn't enough, right, Captain? The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest, until it was all swept from under your feet. Life isn't worth living at the same level as us. But I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you, even like this. I believe in you. We're going to make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space. Other times we just have to accept days like this. Days like these. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive. By the way, they're all dead. If you didn't catch that, when it went to an overhead view, they were all dead in their chairs. Take responsibility. Okay, this is the utility key. It wouldn't let me interact with the key, so lot of ladder reference there. Okay, that's the cryo door. Soup in pieces from the board game. Okay, that's dice K. That's a flower. Okay. This is they can't expect me to work miracles. No turning back now. Okay, so do I walk backwards? I guess I gotta turn back. Take care of it. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see what I gotta do. That's what I thought I had to do. Basically, I've got to go here and then walk back. Oh, and then I can't look at the stuff. Responsibility. I can't. Ha! Nice. I was trying to take it, but it wouldn't let me. Okay. Utility. Fun. Okay, a bunch of axes. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Born to Rule. Hopefully you're doing well today, playing some Abiotic Factor. Hopefully you had a good time with that. You guys don't know who I am. I'm Master Games, play a variety of games here on the channel, mostly horror, mostly retro. We tonight are doing our first playthrough of Mouthwashing. Hopefully you're having a good night tonight. Welcome in. If you need raid run for any reason, get you some food, get you some water, or go take a nap. I completely understand. Just throw us a follow. Come back when you can. We'd love to have you. Also, I love to ask our raiders, what's your favorite retro game? What's your favorite horror game? And what's your favorite, if you have one, what's your favorite retro horror game? Feel free to drop that in chat, or feel free to keep lurking if you're lurking with us. But thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. But yes, Born to Rule, playing some Abiotic Factory. I've heard about the game. You have to tell me more about what you were doing specifically, but welcome in, Born to Rule. Hopefully you had a good time with Abiotic Factor. I don't know too much about that. I think I saw when that game was in maybe early access, but I don't know. Yeah, has that fully released yet? You have to tell me more about that game. But we're gonna get back into this. Also, this game does have, I do have a content warning. This game does have a lot of messed up stuff in it, so I do want to forewarn anybody
You're crazy.
That's coming in. Thank you for the follow. We do anonymous follows here. If you like a personalized thank you, just say, hey, I followed in chat. Otherwise, feel free to keep lurking. I do appreciate the follow. But yeah, there is a bit of content warning. Can't watch for spoilers. I completely understand. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you can't watch for spoilers too, yeah, just feel free to drop us a follow and don't spoil the game. Yeah, we're a couple hours into the game, so I understand. But also content warning. So if there's things that are upsetting to you, or you're not in the right mindset for a kind of upsetting game, I do want to forewarn anybody. So, but yeah, I mean, a good horror game. Yes, we do horror, retro horror, and retro horror games, and a little bit of variety here and there. We're getting back in the swing of things. I was a little bit sick the beginning of this week, but we're getting back in the swing of things. We will be getting back to our afternoon streams. We'll be playing the Clock Tower series. I guess I can go to the big camera to show you this. But hello there. Hi. We will be playing through the Clock Tower series on original hardware there. So if you've not seen the Clock Tower series, we will be doing this on our afternoon streams. We do stream twice a day, once in the afternoon, once in the evening. So if you want to check that out, that will be our afternoon streams. In the evenings, we rotate between a retro game and a horror game, and tonight's horror game is Mouthwashing. So we're going to jump back into that. So thank you so much again, Born to Rule, for the raid. Alright, down we go. Again, content warning, spoiler warning. Just a heads up before we get into this. Who wants this? So this, but I need to grab a snack. Yes. Make sure you get you some food, get you some water. Take care of yourselves, especially that post-stream care. Oh, Lord. Haha. I didn't shoot him. And you can't make me. But, okay, I cannot unequip the weapon. Just take care of it. I think they're gonna make me have to Yeah, it does look like I'm gonna have to... Did I run out of ammo? Does not look like it. Okay. Alright. Does look like we're gonna have to shoot our friend here. Okay, so there's quite a... Okay, I see you, man. Okay, so this is kind of like a boss fight. Okay. I didn't know what we were really up against here. Let's see if I can, like, bait him to come after us in this corner by, like, wiggling around. Doesn't seem like it. Does seem like they programmed it to where you're actually gonna have to check. Wonder if I can, like, walk back and forth between these. Okay, looks like I might be able to walk back and forth between these. Yeah. So you can kind of, like, walk like that. I have something to say. So, shut up and listen. Spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw it, a street light shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of power, of the power of God. Vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So I got a collar shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. Hope I can raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless desperation to get stuff done. A loving wife, great kids, sobriety, I'm telling you. Accomplishments I had been chasing all my life. Never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling at the waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah, those were the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide, ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am. But you, a cowardly selfish, and you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish it had been to give him one small chance off this rock. Swansea, I'm gonna fix everything. We're going to make it. F you. Take responsibility. Yikes. We don't even have the gun anymore? Interesting. This is not what the ship normally looks like. Hello, eyeballs. Specifically Curly's eyes. Okay. We are guessing this is a throat? Because this is breathing. This is definitely breathing. Ah. Curly's mouth. Yep. Fun. Bunch of valves on Curly.
It's old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party for Mother Goose.
Okay. The cake.
The baker man, he served the cake. It was a sight to see.
Oh, we can click on the cake. Interesting. Take Curly's leg. Beast. Interesting. That's a potato. Someone overcooked that boy's potato. Shouldn't have to stab it that hard to get the insides of that potato. Look at this. He's having to, like, hold it. Yeah, no. Someone overcooked that potato. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, we gotta put something in his mouth? Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. What am I trying to accomplish? Curly's leg, someday he'll thank me? Okay. So I'm trying to get... I'm guessing down to his stomach. Okay, so that turns his head. That turns that. Okay, takes Curly's leg. Need to get closer. Okay. Oh, I see. And then, okay. That'll work. It wasn't clear how they connected, I guess. It goes there, 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 there. No? No. Wait. Hold on. What? Why did it not work? So it goes here, here, there, there, there. Okay. But we can't change that one. Oh, it needs to go... Okay. I think I'm seeing how this is working. So if it goes here, it'll go up. And then it'll go left. And then it'll go down. Okay, I see. So it's there's a word for that, where it's like it clips out the side of the thing. Okay. So it goes up, and then it'll go up here, and then it'll go through here, and then it'll go this way. I didn't really understand what I was looking at. Help me. And this is Jimmy. I can't like click on anything. Oh. I'm moving myself. Yep, that... Yeah, he's on fire. I mean, that would explain why he's covered in bandages and looks like he does. I want to go home. We are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry. If everyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No, we can both be heroes. We're a team, just you and me, like we used to be. What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Curly. Back to reality. Take responsibility. Yeah. Anyways. Ah. What am I looking for? Uh-huh. Ah. Eyeballs. Fun. Great. Fun. Yep. Fun. Mm-hmm. All clean. I hope it hurts. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? I hope it hurts. Through wreckage. I hope it hurts. Through silence. Wash it away. All day fire fresh. Okay, we've got a... Okay. I was gonna say we got like a horse centipede. I was hot. I hope this hurts. Nice. Oh, okay. It reset us. Okay, so we don't get caught by the horse centipede. Okay, I see. So, like, barrels down these, like, metal paths. I was wondering if we were gonna address this. Oh, that's not good. Okay. What am I looking at? Oh. Okay. Blocked. Is this Curly's ID? Oh, it's the... Everybody's ID except... Oh? It's Jimmy's... Yeah, it's everybody's except, Anya's... Nope, there's Anya's. I wonder if we got this because we found everybody's but Curly's ID? We didn't find Curly's ID. I wonder if Curly's ID was back there and we just missed it. And all of those other IDs. Can we go back down there? We can, but I'm not sure Imagine them actually hiding like a singular ID in all of this. I don't think they do that. They've been pretty clear about where the IDs are. Okay. Mouthwash. Ah, horse. A horse, of course. Hmm. Pony Express is dead. And so are you.
Polly says,
Sorry. Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too. But he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility. Curly. Captain. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. I messed up. I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make us... "0 hours before judgment." Say they're all dead. It's weird that we haven't found his ID. I wonder if you can find his ID. Utility, yeah. Go home. Trying to look around to see if we see the ID. Well, it's a long way to utility, huh? What you think, Curly? This utility path is a little far. Also, I remember it being down some stairs, don't you? It's okay, Curly. You're going to be okay. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us. But now you'll survive. It's like you said, together we can fix anything. I'm just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. We fixed it. I fixed it. Ah. Let's... That's, Curly goes into cryo, and then I'm guessing someone finds him, and... Yeah, we never found Curly's ID. I'm sure he probably had one. Go home. Finish mouthwashing. Is that really the end? I feel like that's a false finish. This game is too trippy for that to be the end. I don't know. We'll wait a second. We'll give it a bit. We'll give it a bit. Before I give it any final thoughts. I feel like this is like a false finish. I don't know. The neighbor dog, Jackson. Thank you for playing. Okay, I guess that is the end? Unless they're trying really hard to sell this follow us, quit. Oh, I guess that is. Yeah, I just closed the game out? That I got 7 of 18 achievements. Yeah, I didn't find Curly's card. The good ending, get killed by Swansea. Okay, get killed by Swansea 10 times in the graveyard. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess that was the ending. That was the ending. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. I guess let's talk about it. That was interesting. All right, we can move our notebook away. All right, so whenever we like to complete a game, whenever we complete a game, I like to talk about the game from a mechanical standpoint, from a story standpoint, and from an overall standpoint. And the game we just completed was Mouthwashing. Mechanically, it's very much a first-person kind of exploration. There's not really any puzzles per se. Most of it is just numbers. Most of it's just like put these numbers in, open thing. I would say there's really only one puzzle, and it's turning wheels to have a thing travel through. And so it very much a exploration story heavy game. So not really a lot to speak about on a mechanical standfront. I'm trying to think if there's really any mechanics at all. There's some like inventory, like use thing from inventory, find thing, use thing from inventory, but even that's really simplistic. But yeah, I guess we'll move into the story. Obviously, this is a very heavy into story game. It is a very content warning kind of story game. There's a lot of things that are addressed here. It addresses like substance abuse. It addresses there is it is alluded to in a way it's kind of like auditorily uh kind of shown, I guess, if you want to call it that, like kind of sexual assault, um, in a way. It's kind of, it might be weird to kind of frame it like that, but basically, it's heavily implied through dialogue that Jimmy sexually assaulted Anya and got her pregnant. And the way that it's displayed audibly is by the way that Jimmy kind of forces the pills down Curly's throat. We never see that action, and at least until you get to the feeding puzzle at the end, where he feeds the leg and you see it like travel through. But even then, it's not like, it's basically you just see it on the monitors move. Um, but it is very heavily implied that is what happened between Jimmy and Anya, which does lead to directly to the crash, essentially. Also, it leads directly to Anya's self-inflicted death, um, which there is that in the game as well. Like, this story does touch on a lot of traumas, a lot of types of death, a lot of, and I think that's why this game is probably a lot of people's, like, very, not because of the traumas, but because it approaches these topics, and it doesn't really shy away from just being like, hey, this is what's going on, right? This is what's going on. It goes in and just puts the topic out there, which is part of the reason why I like horror games. I've mentioned it before. The kind of horror games I like are the ones that approach the topics that make people uncomfortable. This game definitely does that. There's a scene where they talk about someone who's dealt with years of sobriety, who then gives up those years of sobriety and then discusses in the end how he felt about his life with and without sobriety. There's, someone who talks about feeling like a failure within his own family, and, what it's like to look to the future versus to feel like a failure. And again, the whole story with Anya, who, was solely dependent on the job that she was losing and then having her future taken from her because of what she thought was a safe group of people, and someone turned out not to be. There's a discussion of basically the illusion of safety, because Anya asked the question, why does the cockpit and the medical bay have locks but not the like the sleeping quarters, which again is what alludes to what happens, the assault that happens between Jimmy and Anya, because between that dialogue and the dialogue of "I'm pregnant," you can kind of put those together in the assumption that Jimmy did in fact assault Anya, at least in my interpretation of those dialogues, because she also says, "I don't want him around anymore." So I don't know. There's a lot that leads in that direction, and that's a very uncomfortable, topic when you think you're around someone safe and they prove that they are not a safe person, through different, reasons. In this case, it was assault, sexual assault. But there's a lot of other cases where people have proven, they're not safe people to be around, even though they've obviously been a crew for a number of trips, right? They make it very clear, with the exception of the intern, Daisuke, they've been together for a number of trips. So for Anya to believe that Jimmy is safe and to have that proven is also a whole nother level of horror that they add to it. But overall, I really enjoyed this game. Not for, like any twisted reason before someone connects the story and my enjoyment of that. I think it does well with the aesthetic, like the PSX kind of style aesthetic. I wish there was a content warning or a trigger warning at the beginning of the game. I know this is like, oh, it's an older style, so it's not as upsetting, but like if you're going to approach these topics, even alluding to some of these topics, you probably need to have some sort of content warning. I did put one on the screen based on the Steam page. But it does approach really heavy topics, and there is no, so far as I could tell, no content warning for this game. And I feel like it's necessary. That's just my personal belief on that. If you're going to have games that approach heavy topics, it's necessary to have some sort of warning ahead of time so people can know. Not so they can like not play the game, but just so they can be in the right headspace to play a game like this. That being said, overall, I think this is a well put together experience. Like I said, mechanically, it's not a very involved experience. It is definitely story heavy, but I think the environments, the audio, the visuals, everything goes very, very well in telling the story. The characters, I think, are well enough written. The character of Jimmy and how he evolves through the story does play very well into what that kind of character tends to act like. Even towards the end, where he tries to make himself out to seem like he is somehow a victim in the end of circumstance, and that he deserves some level of praise and stuff like that. If you've been around those kinds of people before, you've seen those kinds of behaviors. And I could see how some people might interpret that as like, oh, they're trying to say that Jimmy's actually a good guy. And it's like, no, I don't think this game ever portrays Jimmy as a good guy. I think they're just illustrating how people like this do fall into those behaviors of they'll start to do things to make it seem like they are better people than they are. But this game never really shines Jimmy in my opinion, in a good light, which is exactly what it needs to do for the type of character that Jimmy is. Jimmy is under the illusion, or he's disillusioning himself to the fact that he is a terrible person, and nowhere in the game does it ever point to the fact that he is not a terrible person. you know so like there's things that are like, he'll thank me for this, or I'll fix it, and it's just like, no, you can't, you won't. So I think it's pretty well done, pretty well written. So overall, pretty solid game. Let's see, the game is about $13. It took us about 2.5 hours. That might be a little pricey for some people. 2.5 hours for $13. I would say quality wise, that's pretty solid. However, some people, they might look for, things that are a little bit cheaper for that play time. I can recommend. I would say I would recommend it, but maybe for a sale if you're looking for something that's a little cheaper. But overall, I enjoy the experience, and I hope you did too. Thank you for watching our playthrough and our review of Mouthwashing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next playthrough. Bye-bye. Alright, Twitch. We still got some time. So we will figure something out to do afterwards, because I thought this game was going to be much longer than that. But we are not ending on Twitch, so that ending was just for YouTube. So don't you worry, Twitch.